So we've kind of went over what the RHCSA is. I want to talk to you a little bit about what my goal is for this series of videos that I'm going to try and do. First of all, I do teach Linux and other things at a small university, and I'm trying to prepare some of my students for the RHCSA exam with these. So because of that, I'm going to completely blow off quite a few of the things that you need to know. Okay, I will go back and add them later, but this is going to be specifically focused to help those individuals at this point in time. As I teach the course again, I'm going to go ahead and start to add more content online that can be referenced, and I think that will be good. But for the most part, this first series is going to be mostly to help those individuals. Now, if you're already familiar with the Linux command line, you're already kind of familiar with Linux, you know how to do an install of a package, you know how to do just some basic things, then this will probably help you. Now, there's another thing I'm not going to cover, and that is installing Linux. Now, if you're getting ready to take the RHCSA exam, I'm hoping that you've installed Linux before. The chances of you getting a question that makes you install, I don't know. I don't know. Once again, I look at the time that they allot for the test, 2.5 hours. Okay, that would not be a lot of time to do an install and do a bunch of other things. So I don't really focus on that, but you should have done it before. I also think in order to do this test well, you should run Linux, and you should also be running virtualization. So, and specifically for Red Hat, you can use Cent or Fedora if you want the free versions. Or if you're lucky and you have someone who pays for it, you can use Red Hat itself. So there won't be a huge difference between Cent and Red Hat or Fedora and Red Hat in most areas, but there will be some. The reason why I say do virtualization is because someone told me once that these exams are not just to prove your skills, but they're also kind of a selling point of where they think you should, what you should be doing, where you should be going. So it depends on what Red Hat's pushing a lot. So the last time I took it, they were pushing virtualization and SE Linux. And I would say that I did have some questions there because it's part of the set. So virtualization, SE Linux was what they were pushing last time. I haven't done the research yet for right now, but I expect that they're still going to expect you to know virtualization and SE Linux. So we'll be going over more information, but just make sure that you have something you can work on. It can even be, if you're on a budget, you could do some of this even on a Raspberry Pi. But if you're going to pay quite a bit to take this test, ideally you should install it on your main system, even if it's in a dual boot scenario. So I wouldn't do it virtualized, but that also works if that's all you have. The problem with doing it virtualized is then if you're going to play with the virtualization, you're virtualizing something that's virtualized. I've done it before and haven't had major issues with it, but I do see some challenges that you can have. So just be mindful there. Thank you.